What does it mean to be truly wealthy? Is it merely an accumulation of material possessions, or does it hint at a deeper, more profound truth? Since time immemorial, this question has puzzled philosophers, thinkers, and scholars. The definition of wealth varies. Some see it as mere accumulation of worldly goods, while others perceive it as a spiritual embodiment. The intellectual discourse on wealth and its meaning is vast, with countless perspectives that each paint a unique picture. These philosophies stand the teachings of Wattles, an American author who proposed that wealth is not just a game of numbers, but a matter of personal growth and spiritual enhancement. Complementing these ideas, biblical narratives provide a different perspective. They assert that wealth extends beyond material possessions into blessings, relationships, knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual growth. Lastly, teachings of Neville Goddard, a profound New Thought lecturer and author, present wealth as a manifestation of our thoughts, desires, and imagination. As we explore the philosophies of Wattles, biblical narratives, and Goddard, we embark on a journey to understand the essence of wealth, transcending the physical realm and taking root in the spiritual. We start to see common threads: belief in abundance, emphasis on spiritual growth, and the assertion that wealth is more than just a bank balance. Each philosophy paints a holistic picture of wealth, demonstrating that it is not just an end, but a means to personal growth, happiness, and fulfillment. And thus, we arrive at a convergence of the principles of Wattles, biblical narratives, and Goddard's teachings, all outlining a path toward understanding wealth. Welcome to this exploration. Wattles, a pioneer of the New Thought movement, viewed wealth as more than just monetary riches. Born in mid-19th century America, Wattles experienced the Industrial Revolution's influence on societal attitudes towards wealth. He believed wealth was a combination of spiritual, emotional, and mental well-being, along with financial success. Wattles' views on wealth were deeply intertwined with his strong Christian faith. He perceived wealth as a manifestation of individual faith and inherent virtue, a reflection of one's spiritual journey rather than merely a means to an end. He saw wealth as something beyond the material, entering the spiritual realm, wherein just acquiring material goods was a shallow understanding of true wealth. This interpretation was inspired by the New Thought movement, a spiritual philosophy advocating for positive thinking and the law of attraction. Wattles' views aligned closely with this movement's principles. His seminal work, The Science of Getting Rich, embodies his spiritually infused wealth philosophy. He stated that wealth was not mere economic success, but was intricately linked to spiritual development. Like Wattles, Neville Goddard, a fellow influential figure in spiritual wealth creation, also saw wealth as a spiritual journey influenced by faith and personal development. He believed in wealth as a divine right, achievable through spiritual growth. Goddard's perspective on wealth, much like Wattles, was spiritually grounded and drew from biblical principles. He introduced the concept of imagination as a tool for wealth creation, believing that individuals could manifest their desires into reality, thus creating wealth. This unique approach to wealth creation advocated by Wattles and Neville Goddard goes beyond traditional understanding, introducing a deeper interpretation of prosperity. Their principles, along with those found in the Bible and further insights from Neville Goddard, offer a unique approach to wealth creation. In Wattles' perspective, wealth is a state of mind. It's a philosophy that probes into our consciousness, drawing out the raw potential within us. This isn't a fleeting thought, but a deep-seated understanding that drives our existence. Wealth, here, isn't about material accumulation or financial prosperity. It's a concept of cultivating a mindset of abundance. This isn't about having more possessions, but an abundance of positivity, joy, and fulfillment. It's about acknowledging the limitless potential within us and the boundless opportunities life offers. This inner sense of abundance is crucial to this perspective. It's not about external circumstances or tangible assets, but an internal state, a mental and emotional disposition. It encourages a mindset that revolves around love, gratitude, generosity, and celebrating the richness of our existence. This perspective resonates with the divine, fostering an intimate connection that transcends the physical realm. It's about honoring the divine energy within us, acknowledging the spiritual force that guides us. The narratives of biblical figures like Abraham and King Solomon reflect this concept. They viewed prosperity not as material wealth, but as a divine blessing. They themselves not as mere recipients of divine favor, but as active participants in the process of creation. They realized their divine potential their ability to shape their circumstances. Their perspective on wealth was a testament to their faith. They saw themselves as integral parts of the divine, as beings with the power to create, to shape their destiny. They viewed wealth not as a goal but as a byproduct of their divinely aligned actions. They viewed wealth as a testament to their faith. They saw themselves as co-creators of wealth. They actively participated in creation, aligning their actions, intentions, desires with the divine will. Their story is a testament to the power of faith. It encourages us to view wealth not just as a material commodity but as a divine blessing. It inspires us to see ourselves as co-creators of wealth. This is the perspective that Wattles encourages us to adopt. It pushes us to view wealth not simply as a goal but as a byproduct of our divinely aligned actions. It empowers us to see ourselves as co-creators of wealth. It inspires us to recognize our inherent potential. This perspective is not just about changing our mindset, it's about changing our lives. It's about transforming our reality. It's about manifesting our desires. It's about becoming co-creators of our destiny, co-creators of wealth. This concept is reflected in biblical figures such as Abraham and King Solomon, who viewed prosperity as a divine blessing and saw themselves as co-creators of wealth. Wattles emphasized the transformative power of thoughts and visions, a concept that finds resonance in the Bible as well. He perceived the mind as a creative force, capable of altering the world around us. This idea, though simple, is profound, echoed in his teachings and in various wisdom traditions. The Bible, a book that has influenced numerous cultures, also shares this perspective. It highlights the significance of thoughts, visions, and words in a person's life. This convergence of thought and belief is where Wattles' teachings deeply resonate. The Bible offers several instances where the power of words, thoughts, and visions are underscored. In Proverbs, it states, "Death and life are of the tongue," emphasizing the potential impact of words on one's life. Elsewhere, it reinforces the idea that our thoughts can shape our reality. Wattles stressed envisioning success and utilizing mental power to bring about desired changes. He believed in the of mind over matter, implying our thoughts directly influence our physical realities. His teachings thus highlight a deep faith in the mind's capacity to manifest realities. The concept is not only limited to Wattles' teachings or biblical doctrines, it resonates in philosophies and spiritual teachings worldwide. For instance, Hindu texts preach visualization, believing that visualizing success can help one enact it. The principle is about a holistic approach to life, recognizing thoughts and words as a potent force. It underlines the power within us to shape our lives. Wattles and the Bible's teachings guide us towards a life empowered by our thoughts and words, a life where we actively shape our reality. Essentially, Wattles' teachings and the Bible's scriptures aren't merely about religion or spirituality. They are about life, understanding our existence, and harnessing our internal power to shape our realities. So the power of words and thoughts to shape reality is a common thread that weaves through both Wattles' principles and biblical teachings. Now journey through biblical narratives that mirror Wattles' principles. Begin with Solomon, a king who valued wisdom over wealth. Solomon's reign was defined by his wise decision-making, which contributed to the prosperity of his kingdom. His wisdom was prized by many, affirming the principle that wisdom surpasses material wealth. Following Solomon's story, we delve into Joseph's journey. Despite being sold into slavery by his brothers and wrongfully accused, his faith never wavered. His diligence led to his rise in rank in Potiphar's house, and his ability to interpret dreams allowed him to predict Egypt's future. His ascension from a slave to second-in-command in Egypt exemplifies the principle of overcoming adversity through integrity and diligence. Finally, we visit the miracle of feeding the 5,000. In this narrative, Jesus, with only 5 loaves and 2 fish, feeds a multitude. This miracle demonstrates that wealth creation is not about accumulation, but about sharing. When Jesus gave thanks and shared the little food available, it satisfied all and even had leftovers, signifying the principle of abundance. In conclusion, Solomon's choice of wisdom over wealth, Joseph's rise from adversity, and the miraculous feeding of the 5,000 all underscore the principle that wealth creation is a spiritual journey. These biblical narratives mirror Wattles' principles, reminding us that true prosperity is born out of wisdom, perseverance, and generosity. Wattles and the Bible both emphasize the importance of aligning actions with faith. This principle is vital, as demonstrated by biblical figures like Joshua and Peter, who showcase the immense power of faith in their actions. Take, for instance, the story of Noah, a righteous man tasked by God to build an ark against all odds. Despite ridicule and overwhelming obstacles, Noah's faith never wavered. His commitment to God's instructions underscored the power of faith-driven actions. The divine provision that followed, his family's survival and the rebirth of life on earth, highlighted the rewards of faith and obedience. Moses is another example. He led the Israelites out of Egypt through the desert towards the promised land. Despite numerous challenges, Moses, like Noah, demonstrated faith through his actions. The parting of the Red Sea and other divine were not just miracles but testaments to the strength of faith. Jesus Christ himself taught and lived by faith-driven actions. His miracles, messages, and his sacrifice were all born out of deep faith and love for mankind. In conclusion, faith and action are two sides of the same coin. They must align to bring about divine provision. When faith is backed up by action, it becomes a powerful force capable of overcoming any obstacle, leading to wealth and abundance in all aspects of life. Overcoming limiting beliefs is a crucial component of Wattles' philosophy and is echoed in the Bible's encouragement to reject fear and doubt. This idea is a profound concept that holds the key to personal transformation. Wattles, a pioneer of the New Thought movement, strongly advocates for the power of the mind. He believes that the mind is a potent weapon we possess, and by harnessing its power, we can achieve extraordinary results. Let's look into the Bible's perspective on limiting beliefs. The Bible teaches that fear and doubt are not of God, but instead, God has given us power, love, and a sound mind. It promotes the idea of faith over fear, encouraging us to embrace the unknown rather than retreating into our limiting beliefs. The Bible emphasizes that we are divine in nature and have immense potential, aligning with Wattles' philosophy. Wattles echoes this biblical claim, emphasizing the importance of self-belief. He believes that when we start believing in our capabilities, we can overcome obstacles and achieve goals. He considers self-belief as a cornerstone success, the fuel that drives us to strive for our dreams and not settle for mediocrity. Wattles encourages us to nurture this self-belief, to visualize our success, and picture achieving our goals. He believes that it strengthens our self-belief and pushes us towards our desired outcomes. This aligns with the Bible's claim about God, endowing us with power, love, and a sound mind. The alignment of Wattles' emphasis on self-belief with the Bible's teachings reminds us that we are capable of achieving greatness when we believe in ourselves. It urges us to reject our limiting beliefs and embrace our boundless potential. It's a call to action, echoing the universal truth about the potential within each of us, reminding us that we are powerful beyond measure and that our beliefs shape our reality. It is our invitation to step into our power, armed with love and a sound mind, to create a life that we truly desire. Neville Goddard's teachings introduce the concept of assumption. His insights delve into personal development and manifestation, boldly challenging traditional thought paradigms. The assumption concept he proffers encourages us to dare to dream and believe in the seemingly impossible. Goddard's belief system emphasizes the power of thought, feeling, and belief in shaping our reality. Through assumption, the feeling of the wish fulfilled, he suggests we can manipulate our reality, stretching standard notions of feasibility. While Goddard's teachings may seem complex, they really revolve around the simple principle of accepting the power of human will. He views assumption as a tool to reprogram our perception of reality, asserting that our thoughts, far from being abstract, can directly mold our world. Delving into Goddard's teachings, we uncover wisdom and knowledge. Each layer unearths a deeper understanding of assumption, challenging our belief systems and urging us to transcend our limitations. Born in Barbados in 1905, Goddard was influenced by Abdullah, an Ethiopian rabbi who introduced him to spiritual laws. This laid the groundwork for his dedication to exploring the mind's power. His philosophy stresses questioning and experimenting with human potential, acknowledging the limitations of our current reality and aspiring to overcome them through mental power. Goddard's teachings can be applied across life's various aspects. They encourage us to envision our desired reality and generate associated feelings. This concept aligns with Wallace D. Wattles, another New Thought movement figure. Both emphasize the mind's transformative power and the ability to manifest desires. Gratitude, as Wattles suggests, is a magnet for wealth. This idea, though simple in its conception, holds profound depth. It's not just a theory, but an age-old wisdom, deeply rooted in various belief systems. Gratitude is more than a social gesture. It's about recognizing and appreciating the positive aspects of life, acknowledging that which surrounds us with kindness and benevolence. It means embracing good fortune and cherishing existence, shaping our perspective towards the world. Wattles, synonymous with positive thinking, was a firm believer in the human mind's power, the power of positive thinking and gratitude. His teachings, enlightening millions, continue to guide people worldwide. Gratitude being a magnet for wealth doesn't mean solely accruing material wealth. It's about attracting positivity and prosperity. Gratitude nurtures an attitude of appreciation for what we have, attracting more good into our lives. Expressing gratitude sends positive signals to the universe, which reciprocates with more reasons to be grateful. This resonates with biblical teachings, which advocate recognizing the good. The Bible emphasizes the importance of expressing gratitude. Everyone we meet introduces us to a new perspective. By expressing gratitude, we acknowledge their contribution, cultivating a deeper connection, developing stronger relationships, and enriching our own lives. The Bible advocates keeping a gratitude journal. It's a tool to reinforce positivity, shifting our focus from scarcity to abundance. It's a powerful practice that helps us value our blessings and celebrate our progress. Gratitude and positivity draw wealth and abundance. It's a manifestation of the law of attraction, about how our thoughts, emotions, and attitudes influence our realities. Our appreciation for the present paves the way for an abundant future. Gratitude allows us to recognize the wealth we already possess and appreciate the abundance that surrounds us. This acknowledgement attracts more abundance, creating a ripple effect of positivity. In conclusion, the essence of gratitude lies in transforming our lives. It is a magnet for wealth, prosperity, and abundance. When we cultivate an attitude of gratitude, we invite more goodness into our lives. We draw positivity, contentment, joy, and ultimately abundance. The power of gratitude is acknowledging our blessings and the power within us to attract more. It's about understanding that gratitude is not merely an action, but a lifestyle. The seeds of gratitude, when sown in the fertile soil of a positive mindset, can reap an abundant harvest of wealth and happiness. As we conclude this exploration of wealth from the perspectives of Wattles, the Bible, and Neville Goddard, it becomes evident that the exploration of wealth is a multi-layered journey that varies with each individual. Everyone's wealth journey is unique, as distinctive as the paths forged by snowflakes in a storm. Wattles, with his science of getting rich, influences generations of wealth seekers. His teachings reveal a path beyond materialistic desires, tapping into the human potential. The biblical perspective teaches us that wealth is not merely about accumulation, but also distribution. Verses advocate hard work, generosity, and faith as pathways to prosperity. Neville Goddard's perspective invites us to see wealth as an inner transformation. To him, wealth is more than just money. It's a state of mind, a consciousness that can be developed. He urges introspection, imploring seek abundance within ourselves. Despite their differences, these three perspectives intersect at a common truth. Wealth is a journey, not a destination. This journey, laden with lessons and revelations, molds our narratives. These narratives serve as powerful tools to inspire and guide others towards wealth journey. It's crucial to remember that the journey doesn't end with material wealth. True abundance lies in giving, to ourselves, to others, and to the world. The stories we share and the wisdom we impart contribute to the world's abundance. So let us continue to delve deeply into the exploration of wealth, drawing from the wisdom of Wattles, the Bible, and Neville Goddard. Keep exploring, and stay abundant on your path to wealth and spiritual prosperity.